Ladies and gentlemen, Speedster Girl, and I have to say this, it is humid today. I mean humid. It rained all morning and the sun peeks out and then it just burns. But anyway, that's just Oklahoma. First things first, and I had to go. You can pre-order it online, but I want to get it at the hobby store. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, if I can get a good enough picture, the Architect, the airbrush Starship, which by God, I want one really, really bad. And I think that is just absolutely pretty darn slick. So I know where you can pre-order it, but I want the hobby store to try to get it. Someone tried to get it, but I don't want to get beat out of it. So I have multiple fronts, and that kit comes. If I can do it, that kit comes in 2 boxes. One, an official Iwata box, and then the standard kit. Standard kit's about 60 bucks. The Iwata is going to be about 100, which again, I want both boxes because I want to, because you know that's how we like to work around here outside of the art. But anyway, the Architect Airbrush Starship, want one really, really bad. But anyway, that's what I was doing at the hobby store, trying to get one of those on. Speedster Girl, I want to call her done. I can't do any more to her. If I do, you know, it's kind of more. It's not the best by no means, but for the kit and everything, it's pretty darn slick. I do like it. It is odd. I did leave some things like the I didn't touch up a little nicks and some of that stuff. Again, I like beat it up type equipment. You know, I know a lot of people like you know, pristine, but I think anyway, I had a little freedom on this one, so it got a little bit of my attention, if you will. But I think she turned out pretty darn slick, and you can get her through the Onaka Trading Group. I always show everyone there. That's where you need to go if you would like a kit like that. But anyway, I'm going to send her off her way, and she will basically be ready for you know, picture taking and all that good stuff. If you know, need to see someone, if someone needs to see, you know, what the kit looks like. Finish the base. The base is just airbrush black on the bottom. I went that route. Dark earth, which is, and getting low on. I'm gonna have to. The hobby store bought model air a long, long time ago, and I bought almost every bottle I could try to get my hands on. And he sold the rack to the Oklahoma City store because they wanted it, and then it took me years for him to get the Vallejo colors, and I got to find Vallejo model color in the dark earth, whatever name they name it. But anyway, got that paint on. I dry brush. I don't know if it's supposed to be a rock or it's supposed to be a gust of wind. I don't know, but I airbrushed it, and then I dry brushed a little bit of I'm going to say a rock color on it, tan, just to lighten up everything. Put a wash on it, and it's hard to see, but you might be able to see little different variations in color. That's just a watered down paint wash, and then dry brush the very, very top. She don't fit the best on here. I would recommend getting another stand, but she does fit. You have to get her on there, but she does fit on there really, really well. But anyway, Speedster Girl, done and done. I'm going to get this off the table, off to its rightful owner, which will be out Monday. And I think she turned out pretty darn slick. Very fun, different. That's what we like. So, up next for the 3D printed builds, if I can find it. I was just grabbing, yes. We are going to do Wanda. Wanda will be next. I better put that up here before I forget. Anyway, I got to dig her out, and we'll start playing with her in the next day or two. Flint. I know a lot of people, you know, stick to the issues crowd on models. I do like toys. I do love my action figures. Finished him up. You might be able to see the stripes on him. It's very, very faint. I don't know why, but the leather brown looks like the Tiger Force brown colors to me. And then I just took Grim Brown, and because it's a darker brown, and made the stripes. I didn't want to go black. Wanted the very, very subtle look on him on the stripes, because I think on the old Tiger Force one, I know it's pretty dark, but I wanted it kind of more fine on him. Got his hat painted. I did have to touch up a little bit on the green. One thing about painting figures is I can't paint the joints. He's very stiff, and if you paint the joints, it just scrapes off the paint. So I know a lot of people ask me, can you paint my figure? And the first thing I have to tell them is I can't paint the joints. I mean, if you want a static figure, that's fine, but if you want to move him and pose him and everything, he's going to show the joints. It's just the way it is. I don't know of a way to fix that, because the tolerance is just extremely tight on it. But anyway, got his boots painted gray because Tiger Force Flint had it in his gloves. But anyway, I thought it was very fun. I enjoyed that. It's just something simple. Did a little dry brushing on him, a couple washes here and there just to, accentuate the parts. But I think he turned out pretty darn sick. I've done almost all the classifieds in Tiger Force that's come out. My interpretation of it. But anyway, I think hopefully they won't issue them out in Tiger Force colors after you already did it. But there is that chance they can. But anyway, I tried to pick variants that they would not do. I do have a Cobra Trooper, which I'd like to make Python Patrol Trooper, but I only have the one. I only found one at a Walgreens, and I have yet to see another one. So if I ever run across a couple more, I'll be happy to repaint a Cobra Trooper. But until then, until I find one, I finished up Flint. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. I'm going to put Flint back in his box there, take him to the shed with the rest of the classifieds, and we finished off Speedster Girl. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.